Have you never heard about Arlink? This is a video for you. A quick, short video about what Arlink is, and then the latest update from Darin, the CEO. And in 1 week here, it's a launch in Fort Lauderdale in Florida, so I'm looking forward to that. But exciting things and lots of things are happening in the crypto space, and especially for Arlink, things are moving fast. So if you're new to Arlink, take 10 minutes to watch this video. Your future self will thank you.
In a tech revolution before it got really big, like Facebook when it was a Harvard student directory, Amazon when Jeff Bezos ran it from his garage, or ChatGPT before it became the fastest adopted software in history. Well, you missed out on those three, but today you have a chance to get in on a project that's about to change the way the world communicates forever, building on two of the largest technology trends in the world right now: video conferencing and blockchain. Have you ever asked yourself why huge video conferencing companies let you use their service for free? I mean, think about it. If you're not paying for the product, you are the product. That free video platform you're using is really in the business of big data collection. They collect your personal data, your contacts, even data you share during your calls. Then they use this to manipulate you through targeted ads and other means. In 2020, Zoom suffered a security breach where hackers stole data from over 500,000 accounts. Data was then sold on the dark web, leading to identity theft, password hijacking, and perhaps most disturbing, people being spied on during their video calls. With intrusions happening so often, it earned a nickname, Zoom bombing. But what's the alternative? Introducing Arlink. Arlink is the world's first video conferencing platform that isn't owned and operated by a company, but by a community. This is video conferencing for the people, by the people. Instead of being run by a company, Arlink runs on a community-driven blockchain, built by people who care a lot about having unmatched security and privacy. A blockchain is a decentralized network of computers, each operated by a community member anywhere around the world. And because blockchains are designed so that nobody is at the top controlling it, decisions are made by community vote for the good of the people. This is why blockchain is now one of the fastest growing technologies on the planet. The World Economic Forum recently said blockchain could disrupt a staggering $867 trillion in traditional markets. And global investment giants, including BlackRock and Fidelity, are making huge moves in the space. Today, you have the opportunity to get involved and participate in blockchain with Arlink before it gains mass adoption. How exactly does Arlink work? Okay, imagine your Arlink account was a 10,000-piece jigsaw puzzle. With traditional video conferencing, you give all 10,000 pieces to one single entity and just hope they keep it safe and protected. In contrast, on a decentralized blockchain, each of your 10,000 puzzle pieces are broken up and stored across 10,000 different computers all around the world, each operated by an independent community member. A hacker would need to find, then break into the majority of those 10,000 computers, all at the same time. Totally impossible. And because Arlink is community-driven, it's also community-rewarded. This is the most exciting thing about blockchain. Every time you use Arlink, you'll earn digital rewards from the Rally blockchain. Every time you invite someone else to use Arlink, you'll earn even more digital rewards. You can use these rewards to pay for premium services on the Arlink platform. But just like Marriott Points or Sky Miles, these digital rewards can also be traded for items inside a marketplace. And while the Arlink marketplace is still on the future roadmap, once completed, it will offer items the Rally community decides to trade for the Arlink digital reward. If you really want to maximize the rate at which you earn Arlink rewards, you can purchase the Arlink Node software and become one of the community members running the blockchain. Once this is installed, you'll contribute a fraction of your computer's power to run the Rally blockchain. which is what makes this incredible service available to the public without needing a company at the top to run it all. In return, you'll receive a daily share in the Arlink digital rewards distribution at a rate orders of magnitude higher than just using and sharing the platform. So, you missed out on Facebook. You missed out on Amazon and ChatGPT. Don't miss out on Arlink. Help disrupt the way the world communicates for the better. Talk to the person who sent you this video to set up your
#1 Zoom affiliate in the world. The affiliate that they put over 1 million people on Zoom. They have 5,000 sales reps, and they're big Arlink node owners. And we're having to go, no, don't promote it yet. You can't take your 5,000 reps and go to thousands of companies. Like, we're not ready for that customer service wise. We're putting AI chatbots in place. Tony, this past week, our developer, one of our lead developers, hired either 3 or 4 new developers for this platform, because we want to be able to improve the platform, add new features to the platform at a lot faster pace. So we're investing in new developers to help us get that done. So what I ask you something? Do you mind if I ask you something? I'm like, sure. She's like, man, I hear y'all talking about like blockchain and crypto, and man, I love the energy. What do y'all do? And I'm like, well, and I gave her just like 30 seconds of, hey, we're in the blockchain space. We launched a platform. It's like video. It's like the Zoom Killer. It's a video conferencing platform. We call it the Zoom Killer. It's decentralized, owned by the community, and it's amazing. We're growing faster than one of the #1 crypto on the planet last bull run. We did more revenue the first 4 months than they did the first 3 years combined. And this guy goes, dude, I want to hear more about it. I've been looking and searching. How do I find out more about blockchain and crypto? And I don't even know where to start. This dude starts, first of all, he tells me he owns 50 some franchises of one type of a gym. Okay. I'm like, whoa, okay. And he's like, look, I want to put some money in there. This is within a couple minutes. But then he starts aggressively calling me, and he always has his phone on Do Not Disturb. He's like, look, the secret's out. He's like, look, I've got hundreds of millions of dollars in real estate. That one franchise is just one. I have a bunch of other franchises. And he's like, look, man, I don't know if I can teach you anything or not. I'm like, I'm sure you can. He's like, but I would love for you guys to help me. How do I get some nodes and all this stuff? This is a guy sitting at a table that I've never met before, and his wife, that heard blockchain, heard crypto, begged me for, requested information, and then chased me, right? Because every time I call him, it's going straight to voicemail. And he's like, yeah, man, I keep my phone nonstop on Do Not Disturb because the secret's out. Everybody calls me. My phone rings off the hook. Like, this guy is one of the best entrepreneurs in the world. Any one of you could have mentioned blockchain or crypto to him, and he would have had the exact same response because he didn't know me. And so that's what we're seeing shift. The tides are turning. We have here in the United States, it is crazy the things that the people in charge are saying right now. It's almost like they know what we're doing, right? A store of value, right? Here we are, we're generating revenue. We're having actual service. Most crypto blockchain projects, they tell you about something that they know is probably never going to happen. You're on a service that we're using right now. And then when Tony was showing these influencers, I don't know if all of you know this or not, but Tony just purchased the TikTok Killer. So we have the Zoom Killer, which is what you're on right now, which we know we're going to give them a run for their money. And then he just purchased the thing called Scale. But when the biggest challenge that we're having right now is slowing people down that want to add us to millions of people immediately. Like this guy, we're like, no. We've got to get all the things in place over the next 30, 60 days before we're able to add millions of people. If I look at all the different things, when we were in Puerto Rico, right, and Tony and them met with, and again, this is not a done deal, but I'm just telling you who some of the people we're meeting with, Jake Paul, and then having a follow-up meeting because they were very excited to have in the room in Puerto Rico a guy that had the fastest growing YouTube channel in the world in 2024, to bring on a guy just last week that works directly with someone who has the #1 child YouTuber in the world, 300+ million subscribers, and their videos reach $1 billion, right? To have in Florida, we have 50 to 100 of those people, right? These are, any one of these influencers, captains, could tweet and explode this project by themselves. If one deal that we've been working on, I told Tony, I'm like, dude, this is crazy. We went to a VIP dinner this week in Florida where there's people in the room like Tim Story, like Dan Fleshman, like David Meltzer, like Renee Marino that does all of Tony Robbins, like hosting. She was the host on the stage. She's a good friend of mine. And not one single person was not interested. Matter of fact, every single person we talked to, they couldn't wait to hear more. And they were already telling us who they needed to introduce us to. I'm having a hard time getting in touch with Tony because he's on video calls almost every hour on the hour, and I'm on video calls every hour on the hour. So we're working extremely hard. Maybe one of the Kardashians, like you name the celebrities, this guy's connected. And his question to Tony and I was, how fast do you want Arlink to be famous? And we're like, well, and he goes, because I am a Tasmanian devil when it comes to promoting. He goes, overnight, I will have you, his podcast is one of the top entrepreneurial podcasts in the world. I think it's in the top 3. I believe it's in the top 3. And he's like, Darin, I will have y'all on stages, magazines, podcasts, everywhere. He goes, but I have no, and these are his words, I have no toggle switch. There is no slow or medium. It's only supersonic speed. And everybody that knows this guy knows that is the truth. Very excited and said, just let me know when you're ready to scale at a very fast pace. And so the biggest challenge, and again, it's being transparent with.
How can you not be excited after watching this? After watching the CEO Darin Kid telling you the latest updates about Arlink, and also watching the presentation about Arlink, even if it's a short one. I'm going to the event in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and I will be posting interviews and videos from the event. So follow the channel if you want to have more updates during the event next week. And if you want to know more, you can contact me or see my other videos I posted here on my YouTube channel, and reach out to me. I can guide you and tell you more and even show you the platform. But I'm really, really, really happy to be in this spot at this moment and be able to have this information before the masses and before people will start to marketing the platform, and the influencers are probably gonna talk about it very soon. So I want to position myself before the masses, before the majority, and of course everything can happen. It's no guarantee that we will become millionaires overnight, but this is the biggest thing I've seen since I understood Bitcoin. And yeah, it's time to position yourself and take action as well. So yeah, excited times ahead, and I will keep you updated, and follow the YouTube channel. We see you in the next video, or see you at the event in Fort Lauderdale. See you. Ciao.